Hi and welcome to another episode of Toby's Barbecue Corner. Today we're making duck breast pastrami. Now what you need for it and how to do it, I'm going to show you in this episode. And this is what we need for today. Now you need a vacuum pack bag, you need a duck breast, and this is about 300 grams of French duck breast. You need some brine seasoning, you need some water for the injection, you need some dry rub as well as some finisher rub. Initially we're going to prepare the brine, so all we do is basically put the brine seasoning into the water, give it a good stir, and then we let it rest for a little while so that it really dissolves. So that's basically all you need to do, and obviously because the duck breast is not that big, you don't actually need that much. Now with the duck breast you actually leave the skin on, but what I recommend you do is you just check, you want to take off that excessive skin that's overlapping a little bit, because we definitely don't need that. And then obviously check as well if there's any remnants of any bone or cartilage or anything like that. Take that off as well. Once thoroughly dissolved, take your injection device and try to get as much as you can into it without drawing too much air. And then what you want to do is inject it thoroughly into your duck breast. Make sure that you get nice coverage all around. Once that is done, take your dry rub, season it from all sides, and then make sure that you have a nice coverage all around. And then we're almost ready to put it into our vacuum bag. Now if you've seen my videos before, you know that I like to fold over the vacuum bag a little bit so that the outer parts where you actually form the seal don't get dirty. And then all we're going to do is we're going to take that breast, stick it inside, make sure it's nice and flat so that the liquid has a good chance to go everywhere it needs to go. And then all you need to do is fold the bag over. As I said, make sure that the area where you want to create that seal is nice and clean, and stick it in the vacuum machine and vacuum pack it. And then in the end you're just going to place it in one of those little trays to make sure that just in case something leaks, it doesn't leak into your fridge. We're going to leave it in the fridge for 6 days, and we're going to turn it around every day and massage it a little bit so it will help with the distribution of the brine. 6 days are up, and what we're going to do now is we're going to take it out of the bag and we're going to wash it. Now the difference between this and your regular pastrami is that you only wash it and you wash off all, obviously, the brine as well as the seasoning. And then you leave it in the fridge uncovered for an additional 2 days to continue that internal burn, that's what you call it, but you don't water it. Alright, it's nicely washed, and then all you want to do is dab it dry, make sure that it's as dry as possible, and then you place it meat down onto this rack so that it has time to get some air from all sides. And I'll see you in 2 days. 2 days later, and look at the color that the duck breast has gotten after being just in the fridge uncovered. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to use my meter, stick it in, and we're looking for an internal temperature of about 74 to 75 degrees. And the Kamado is heating up, and we're trying to smoke at around 100 degrees Celsius. Today we're smoking with red wine chips, and the entire process will take about 3 to 4 hours. Exactly 3 hours later and we're done, and look at this, that looks absolutely fantastic. It has gotten really really tough, really hard. So it looks almost like a popsicle on the meter. So we're going to let that cool down now. As I said, it has reached this internal temperature of 74 degrees, and then we're going to give it that center cut once it has cooled down. Now it has sufficiently cooled down and I'm quite excited, so let's do that center cut. And let's cut that first slice. And let me show you that up close. I hope you can see it. I hope the autofocus can get it. But that looks absolutely fantastic, and I'm gonna give it a quick try now. Fantastic. Great flavor. The red wine flavor comes through from the from the smoking, so that is absolutely delicious, guys. So I do recommend you give that a try as well. It takes a little bit of time, just like any other pastrami does, but that is really worth it. So if you did enjoy the video, I would appreciate a comment and a thumbs up, and please head over to that subscribe button for more great videos to come, and I hope to see you soon again at Toby's Barbecue Corner. Sorry guys, I just realized as a quick add-on information, initially in the video I said that I would use a rub in the end to smoke it, but when I decided to use those red wine chunks or the red wine chips to smoke with, I was a little afraid that the rub might overpower the flavor of the duck breast, so I chose not to use it, and boy am I glad that I did that. So yeah, I think I'm gonna continue to dig in, and hopefully you have a wonderful day.